What's good, everybody? This is your boy Slickback Jones. You're now tuned in to our fourth episode, and we live, baby.
What's up, everybody? This is your boy Crazy P, aka CP, aka Zoboy, and we're here. Let's get it.
All right, on our fourth episode of Ignorant Banter, where we talk about ignorant shit, and we have unsolicited. Nobody asked us, but we decided to have a full-on podcast to address a lot of these issues. So, on our first topic, we're gonna do whose man's is this?
Whose man's is this? My first whose man's is this is the one and only, the mogul, DJ Khaled.
Oh God.
As you guys, as you guys probably know, he got booed pretty bad at the EDC festival recently, and yeah, man, like whose man's is this? Major Key, another one. It was pretty funny, man. I watched that video like 2 times, and I was dying laughing. It was super super funny. So
Poor DJ Khaled.
it was sad. I felt bad for him, and he took it. He stood there the whole time, and he tried to play different songs, and and he just it kept getting worse. So
What do you think he was sabotaged? Because that's what he's saying.
sabotage in what way though? Like you think the DJs meant to do that shit? Like they planned it in advance? I don't think so. I mean,
I think
I
so.
read somewhere that he may have showed up late to his set, or I'm not sure, but I highly doubt that they purposely planned to do this to him. What do you think?
I think they might have planned it because it's an EDC event. And if you heard the crowd, they're like, bring out Diplo, bring out Skrillex. They ain't give a fuck about DJ Khaled. And the people knew that. And they kept trying to cut his time short. So I think that's what happened.
But surely his PR people or his team, right, would have had the conversation with the EDC people to set this up. So obviously there was an agreement for him to come on the stage at the EDC thing way before it was on.
Yeah, they
So
want him to come through, but they ain't want him to stay. Or maybe they're trying to fuck him over because it's a electro event. Either way, what would you have done, let's say, if your music wasn't working and shit kept getting fucked up? What would you have done?
I mean, if that was me, I would have fucking kept singing or rapping, but he don't do neither. you know? So that made it worse when he is like a hype man at an EDC festival. It's
With
like,
no
yo,
artist to hype on.
yeah, you know what I mean? So it's like if it was a hip hop crowd, yo, hell yeah, it would have like worked. But you trying to play, hip hop songs to hype up the crowd when they're trying to listen to Diplo is probably not gonna work. You know what I mean?
Yo, it
So,
was cringe worthy. I was cringing all 10 minutes. It was bad.
bruh, I was just laughing. I was like, "We the best music." I like that. I like that. Major key alert, Lion. Um, bless up. Another one, another one. No, I like Khaled, bro. I just, my issue is whoever was on his team, like whoever thought this was a good idea needs to be fired. Like that's not his crowd, that's not his genre, so that would never work. Especially since he doesn't have a talent as far as playing an instrument or rapping or singing. So you can't be a hype DJ, a hip hop DJ at an EDC event. That's just not gonna work. It's
Right.
like common sense logic. So
I feel like maybe
um
he was trying to break through the mainstream, though, because EDC is pretty big. So maybe that's what he was trying to do.
I mean, yeah, he already stole, like all these different sounds or different songs and sampled them. And so I guess he could do an EDC type stuff, you know what I mean? But DJ Khaled, don't worry about Day, man. You know what I mean? They don't want you to win. So just do what you gotta do. You gotta go to the next EDC event and kill that shit. You know what I mean? That's what I would do. I'd
They
be like,
don't
yeah,
want him to kill that shit. It's a conspiracy.
it's a conspiracy, bro. They don't want him to win, bro. I would come back. I would do a different EDC event and just like make it good. I don't know how though, because that's just not gonna work. But if he did, big ups to him. If that, if he came back to an EDC event and did good, yo,
He needs to put out a video like EDC don't want to see me win. EDC don't want to see me be successful. Like just snapping and shit on Snapchat like he usually does. He needs to stick to speaking. I feel like DJ Khaled would be a great motivational speaker. Probably at like a college event or somewhere. But for an EDC crowd, bruh, they just trying to hear the bass drop. They don't want to hear all that shit.
but the saddest thing was the video, because I don't know if you've seen the whole video at the end when he was leaving, bruh. That's the most saddest face I've ever seen.
Oh yeah, I didn't see it.
Yeah.
I
Oh
couldn't
yeah,
make
bro.
it
Like
through.
it's bad when Khaled is on his Snapchat or on his phone, and he's not saying shit, and his face just looked like very sad, bro. It's like, yo, and you know how he's so so happy all the time,
Yeah,
bro. I've never seen a sad Khaled, and that was a sad Khaled, bro. So we're the best music, man. Not the best that day. So yeah, fan love, bless up.
damn. I hate it had to be DJ Khaled. I mean, Rick Ross. I fuck with Rick Ross, but that's fine.
You would say Rick Ross. You would say Rick Ross. What's wrong with Rick
Anybody
Ross?
else?
What's wrong
Lil
with
Wayne.
Rose? I mean, like I like Rick Ross, bro. Like, why
Yeah,
you
I
hating
love
on
Rick
Rick Ross,
Ross.
bro?
I listen to Rick Ross every day, but if he got booed, I wouldn't give a fuck. But DJ Khaled is such a positive person, you know. He's a nice guy. All he does is spread love and positivity, at least on camera, you know. And there's a lot of ain't shit fathers, but this man got his son's face on his album's cover. So
Yo, him being a father, bro, that shit inspired me when I have a kid. I'm like, damn, this nigga, like,
right,
everything he talks about is his kid. So
exactly. But you know what's weird though? Where is Assad's mom? Where the fuck is she? It's only Assad.
another one. Damn, bro. Lion.
Lion,
Lion.
Lion Ader, bro.
I like that. I like that. Yo, honestly, that's a good point. Where is his wife or his girl or the mother? Like,
Right.
we've never heard a name. We never seen a picture.
Once the
Damn.
baby got pushed out, he's like, "Fuck you. It's about Assad now. The prince, the king, God is here. You don't matter. That's it."
Yo, oh, that's crazy. I never thought about that. But I think it's probably because he's so private, bro. He's a very private person.
No,
Us with his
what?
family though, like his family
With
stuff.
Assad on the cover of his album, that's not private.
Besides his son, like, bro, do you know? He has brothers, he has sisters, he has like his mom, bro. We have never heard of any of his family members his whole career, like ever. I don't know, but I feel like his son thing is him trying to set up his son for success. You know what I mean?
Right.
So when he gets older, they be like, oh, I'm already popular and famous, nigga. I can just if I can start making shit. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, and that's why he's dope. I don't know if you've seen that picture of Assad getting kissed by Rihanna, but he just had this look like, nigga, I'm only a couple days old and Rihanna kissing me. What the fuck you doing with your life? And I felt that, bro. I felt it. Like he just
nah,
had that
I didn't
smug
see that
ass look.
video, but anyway, man, I think because it's Khaled, bro, I think he'll be fine. I don't think this is gonna hurt him. I think it was just funny, and it's show business. It happens, So just keep
Everybody
it
gets
moving.
booed.
Right, yeah. So you can't win all the time. You know what I mean? So you gotta keep going, and yeah, man, another one.
Another
Uh,
one. Another L. First L.
no- First L. I think no. I think the first L was that video where he was talking to Cypher. Did you see that shit?
Yeah.
It's always like, you're a liar. You're a liar.
And
Second L. No.
yeah, how old is this Cypher dude? Like, oh, you don't play my shit. You don't fuck with me. It's like, bruh, how old are you? Are we in high school or middle school? Y'all some 13-year-old girls? What the fuck's going on?
It was like, bro, we started together. I was here from day one, nigga. From day one. I saw you come up. And then I asked you to come to my birthday party and you charged me 20K. I was like, yo, like that shit must have happened like a long ass time ago. Like who the fuck cares? I don't know, bro. But at the end of the day, he was really hurt. So,
Yeah, he was. And fucking Ebro's corny ass trying to play
on
Oprah.
Oh
like
yeah,
trying
yeah,
to
yeah. You don't like
mediate.
Ebro. That's a different topic for a different day. So
Yeah, Ebro, we coming at you. Just wait.
all right. So yeah, whose man is this? DJ Khaled, another one. Bless up. Keep your head up, and yeah, we'll see what happens to your career pretty soon. Yep.
Next, we got my whose man's is this actually goes to a woman. Also, Iggy Azalea Part 2, Chanel West. You know what I'm saying? So Chanel got into an altercation with Charlemagne the God, our favorite bully. He doesn't take any shit from anybody and he speaks it how it is. And so from the way Chanel was talking, it sounded like she had a real career and Charlemagne was being a hater. Charlemagne was being a bully as usual. But I guess somebody decided to play a joke on her or play a prank on somebody at MTV and they had her do a performance. It was terrible. To say it was trash is a compliment. It was so bad. Like, whose man's is this? How come Rob didn't stop her and say, all right, you know what, for your own good, you're not going to do this shit. That shit was whack, trash. I never want to see it again. Charlemagne was right. Next time you talk shit about your music, it's constructive criticism. So just chill out. That's whose man's is this goes to.
Or whose woman is this?
Yo, whose woman's is this? Whose girl is this?
So between her and Iggy, like who's worse, her or Iggy?
She might be worse, bruh.
Damn.
She took the
Shit.
cake.
That's saying
bad.
a lot.
And
She took the what?
She took the cake.
I
And the whole
honestly,
Yeah, go ahead.
I didn't see the performance. I saw the video of Charlemagne, and that was pretty funny.
That was.
Yeah,
It
I
was
don't know.
facts,
I don't even
though.
know who she is. Like, why is she famous again?
I don't know.
Or how-
I
yeah,
don't-
like right, like what's her come up? I don't even know how she's even famous. To be honest with you.
I thought she was just an extra on the show that Rob hired just for her to sit there and laugh. Because I've never seen her anywhere else.
Well, yeah, I don't know, but if she sounds worse than Iggy, then yo, you need to sit your ass down somewhere and take that L. You know what I mean? Like, you can't rap, shit, or why are you rapping? You know what I mean?
It was bad, bro. You got to watch it. I can't suffer that by myself. It was pretty bad.
All right, so according to the Google here, she is known by her. Oh yeah, her name is Chelsea Dudley, and she is an American rapper, singer,
Wow.
songwriter,
That's an
comma,
exaggeration.
actress, model, TV personality.
Oh, God.
That lies, fake news, bro. Talk
White
about fake
privilege.
news right
This
now.
is white privilege at its
White
finest.
privilege.
How the fuck y'all let this girl get on, say some words, move her hips around, and call it rapping, singing, songwriting? Bruh, that's like when you're trying to beef up your resume and you push the cart once and you're just like store manager, retail associate. Bruh. Over exaggeration.
She got 3 albums out, bro. Well, they were old, but she had 3 albums out.
Oh, God.
I
She
never
probably
heard of
bought
them,
all
but
of them herself.
I think they all flopped.
Yeah. I would
Flopping in the
just-
water.
Flopping in the wind.
Flopping in the wind. Yeah, so I don't know how she's famous. I don't know who she is. I just know a video where she got roasted by Charlemagne. Was funny as shit.
Funny as fuck.
So
All right,
All right.
moving on past this Chanel West girl. I can't believe we dedicated time to her. Anyways, hot shit. What are we reading, watching, listening? So, what you watching, CP?
yo, okay. I got something to say, bro. I got something to say, Caesar.
What you
You-
got to
you
say?
ready- you ready
I'm
for
ready.
this?
I'm ready.
So I went ahead and decided to check out Into the Badlands.
Oh shit!
My fucking God. This shit is fucking amazing, y'all. I was like, oh shit. Yo, I was there like, I think I watched like 3 episodes just straight.
Goddamn. I love it.
That's I was pissed that it's not long. It's like what 10 episodes? No, 8 episodes a season or whatever. It's not a long it's not a long season.
It's
I
not.
wish it was. That shit, bro. I don't even know how to explain it, but you gotta if you listen to this, you gotta watch it. That shit's fucking amazing. It's good acting, good writing, good fucking cinema. Like this shit is fire, bro.
Good
So
fighting, everything, bruh.
good fighting, good plot. Like yo, everything is like. I wish it was like longer. Shit, that shit's fucking amazing, bro. So you were right as always. So if you're not watching that show, guys, check out Into the Badlands on AMC. I think is when it comes on AMC. So
Yo, that's what's up, bruh. Welcome to the Badlands, bruh. Welcome.
I'm
It's
about
a
to watch
cult.
one tonight after this episode. Shit, shit.
That's what's
Shit was
up.
it was that good, bro. I ain't gonna lie, it was that good. And then as far as music, man, I'm listening to this one guy. He has a single out called Haitians by L'Agent Slim. So a guy from South Florida, Lauderdale, stand up.
Not a
And yeah,
bit.
it's he just got signed by Def Jam, I believe. Doing pretty good. And hopefully it's not a one-hit wonder. So yeah, that's my music hot shit and
That's
TV
what's up.
show hot shit.
I For me, Khaled. Have you heard Khaled? Not the DJ, the
Oh,
singer.
bro, I'm gonna say, we the best music, bro. No,
Laya.
bro, I'm gonna say bless up, bro, but please don't tell me your hot shit right now is fucking to the max or whatever this nigga has right now. Like,
Or the Carlos Santana Bite Off.
yo, that song is fucking terrible. Terrible. Okay, you know what? I'm sorry. I took your shit. Keep going, bro.
Nah,
Terrible.
nah. Tell us how you really feel.
I just feel like they didn't even change the song. It's like the
It's
same.
the
It's the
same guitar, same shit.
guitar. I'm like, yo, I would rather just listen to the original song, which is 10 times better. And you know, this new shit he has out, like to the max. Okay, what's it called? I'm on one. No, the shit with Chance the Rapper and fucking
I'm the one.
I'm the one. Okay, I can dig those two, at least. But this shit with that sample with Santana, bro, it's terrible. It's the worst he's ever done, and I'm like, yo, you know what? He deserved that L at EDC. That's what happened, bro. That's
It's
what
payback.
happened because he made that fucking shit and fucked up a classic song, bro. He took that L. He deserved it. So you know what, bro? Fuck that, man. Bless up, Khaled. Bless up. Another one.
Another one. But nah, this Khaled is this kid. I think he's 18 or 19, and he's an R&B singer. I don't know if you've heard of him, but he has this pretty good album out. I think it came out a couple months ago. He has that song "Location." Have you heard it?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Khaled. Yeah. It's a good ass song.
yeah. He has a really unique voice. I heard that song and I was like, I want more. So I went and listened to the album, and it was pretty good.
Like, is it good where you can like start to play from beginning to end without stopping, or is it like a few songs are good?
A few songs are good. There's some skippable songs,
Okay. Still though,
but
I'll check it out. I'll check it
75%
out.
is good. Yeah, for sure.
And see, see how it is, bro. Cause yeah, I like that song. Location is fucking. It's very different.
It
And it's
is.
really good. It's very authentic too. So yeah.
Absolutely. I didn't know he was that young. A lot of his songs are about like high school love and like teenage shit, so it's pretty dope. Plus, I checked out Kyle that we talked about last episode,
Oh
and his shit is
yes.
on point. His shit's fire. It's very
Yo,
different
then
than I
that's
Spy.
yeah. It's like how the fuck does I Spy come from that? But I think I watched an interview with Ebro in the morning, which I know you're not really a big fan of Ebro,
Uh,
but he made a good point that the I Spy shit was probably like a catchy bait song, right?
yeah,
To get his name out there popping. You know what I mean?
right, right.
Which with Lil Yachty, who has a big ass fucking fan base. So I guess in a business sense, I get why the song was made. But his other shit, bro, I was surprised. That shit was like legit good songs. You know what I mean? So, um, yeah, man. Shout out to
Yeah,
Kyle.
I agree. His shit is pretty good.
So hell yeah. All right. Any more hot shit? We got hot shit. Anything you reading right now? I'm not gonna lie. I've been slacking on my reading, bro. I'm still on that same book. I have a few pages left, so I'm probably gonna buy another one soon. It's either gonna be 48 Laws of Power. Who's that by?
Ooh,
That's,
that's a good one.
I heard that was a good one. Or I might just get Black Privilege by Charlamagne the God. So um,
Yeah, I really want to
so
get that one too. If you get it, no, I was gonna say if you get it, I'll just get it from you and read it. But I feel like I should be supporting him with my own money. So we'll
nah,
see.
but you know we black man. Let's
We
just let
black. I
that
ain't doing
go.
that shit, nigga. Pass it over when you done.
Pass that shit around. Everybody read that shit. You know what I
Pass it like a
mean? Like
blunt. Know what
10
I'm saying?
people and like, yo, nah, I'm just playing. If you're out there, man, go support. You have to support black authors, black businesses. You know what I mean? Um, anything black that's good though. That's good.
Yeah,
If you go
it has
to
to be good.
you go to eat at a restaurant, they don't have your patties, nigga. Just walk out that shit. You know what I mean?
Don't
But
support mediocrity. Make a
yeah,
point to let them know.
exactly. If the black businesses are on point, support them. So I think it's gonna be a good book. So I'm probably gonna get that or the 48 Hours of Power or Kevin Hart's new book. I'm not sure if you're a Kevin Hart fan, but he has a book out too. So
Oh yeah, I love Kevin Hart. He's on point.
yo, I'm gonna write a book, bro. Like what the fuck? Like
You're
you
what?
got Kevin. I'm gonna write a book
Yeah.
because Kevin Hart has a book. And so is Charlamagne, and I'm like, nigga, I have a story too. Shit, I'm gonna write that shit down.
Shit.
You know what I mean? Shit, from the island of Haiti, bro. I'm gonna write a book though. I'm gonna write that shit. I don't know how I'm gonna get it published, but I'm gonna get it done. So
But the thing with these famous people is that they don't write their books. They just have an interview with somebody. That person takes their story and writes it for them. So they're not
for
really
real?
writing these books. Yeah,
Well,
they're
I ain't
scamming the
that
system.
rich, so I gotta write my own shit. So I'm gonna interview myself and then just write that shit down, bro. Um, facts. All right, so I think that's enough on the hot shit. Yeah, next up we have our next segment, Word on the Streets.
Word on the street.
These streets.
These streets.
These Florida streets, you know what I mean? So
These flowers.
um the first uh title, the first thing is police brutality, which I'm pretty sure we cannot cover in one episode, but we're gonna try to at least hit some good points. And yeah, as I'm sure you guys know about Philando Castile, and the all the different ones that we know about. Mike Brown. I can go online and pull up a whole list of people that you guys have all heard on CNN. But my thing is, yo, what the fuck is up with this shit? And like, is this ever gonna end? Is this a thing that we just have? It's normal now to where we can just say, you know what, it's part of society. Let's just fucking get used to it. Or is there a way to like literally like change this issue in a way that's gonna work, like in a pragmatic way? So
It's a
I
part
don't
of
know, man.
American culture at this point. What's funny is that Trump was talking shit about Cuba, and then Cuba came back to us and was like, "You have all this fucking police brutality. What the fuck you trying to say to us?"
Like when I see a cop, but like when I get pulled over, my first thought, bro, is like, oh shit, am I gonna get home alive, bro? Real shit.
That's
Like
sad.
that's always my first thought. Like, yo, like let me make sure I'm good. Like, you know what I mean? Am I gonna get home? Like, where's my wallet? Like, where's my shit? Like, let me put my hands on the steering wheel because you never know these days what could happen. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, and when you
uh,
pull out your wallet, like, are they gonna say they thought it was a gun? You know?
exactly. So, I just think that, man. You know what I mean? Like, as a police officer, I know it's hard. It's a hard job, but you sign up for it. Like, it's not an easy job. So you should be able to approach situations without hurting people for no reason. You know what I mean? Or because you felt you were scared or threatened. And I'm like, well, when you see a white person, you don't feel threatened. You know what I mean?
Right.
Um, so I don't know, man. It's really a thing that it's sad that as kids grow up in this culture, they have to pretty much be taught differently about how to deal with police because of their skin color. You know what I mean?
Right.
Uh,
And let's get into Philando Castile. So the cop that shot him had a Cop Lives Matter bracelet.
no, for real?
Yeah.
I didn't even know about that part.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a picture of him where he has a cop lives matter. And what's funny is that the cop in that situation made it out alive. So we already knew that cop lives matter. So that's why there's Black Lives Matter marches, because exactly of what happened, because the black man didn't make it out.
And but another interesting part of that is that the cop was not white. I don't think he was Hispanic. Is
He
that
was
correct?
Hispanic, which shows you that you don't have to be white to support white supremacy. You could be Hispanic, you could be black. White supremacy is an idea, and it can contaminate anybody. I don't know if you've ever seen The Matrix, where somebody can turn into the agent, like Agent Smith, if they get punched by him. That's
Yeah.
pretty much what white supremacy is like. Anybody in the system could be part of the white supremacy thoughts and support it.
I watched the video and that's just it's hard to watch. You know what I
It
mean?
is.
Because like this nigga said, "Hey, I have a gun." I think he said, "Yo, it's legal or whatever he said." And he said, "All
Hmm.
right, I'm reaching for my license or some shit like that." So he announced he had a gun, which he didn't have to if he didn't want to. If he wanted to hurt
Right.
you, but he'd have just pulled it out. The first chance he got, he'd have pulled it out and shot at you. You know what I
Who
mean?
has ever said,
So
"I have a gun" before they shot you? Like, you're
yeah,
taking away the element of
exactly.
surprise.
Exactly. It's gonna be like, obviously, I have a gun. All right, okay, I'm gonna play it out now, and I'm gonna, you know what I mean, shoot you. Like, nah. If
Right.
you announce you have a gun, it's to let you know, hey, don't be alarmed. I have a gun, and it's registered. You know what I mean? So
Did
I'm
you see
reaching
the
for my
video, or did,
wallet.
did you hear the audio?
I saw the video. I heard some audio.
Did you see the
Yeah,
video from the girlfriend's point or the video from the dash cam?
I saw both. I saw both.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you listen to it, Philando says, "I have a gun." The officer says, "Don't pull it out." And then Philando says, "I'm going to have to pull it out." What do you think about that?
Maybe it was edited. Like maybe they had the raw video, and the police took took the part out like when he said, "You, I'm gonna pull out my wallet." You know what I mean? And made it
Hmm.
sound like he just said, "I'm gonna pull it out." But what's the it part? You know what I mean? Because like you said, he's not gonna say,
I see what you're saying. Yeah, yeah,
"Yeah,
yeah.
yeah." Like I'm pretty sure. Like we both, like everyone who's listening to this podcast agrees that, or should agree that, no criminal is gonna be like, "Hey, officer, I have a gun," and then pull it out to kill you or shoot you.
Right.
That's right. So he probably was saying, "Hey, officer, I have a gun. All right." And then his next thing would be, "All right, I'm pulling my wallet out to show you my ID." So they probably took the video and took that part out to show favor to the cop. You know what I mean? It's not
Yeah.
that far fetched, bro. It's
It's
not that
not.
far fetched.
It's been
So
done before.
exactly.
Just like how
Um,
in the shooting of Sandra Bland, there was a lot of you could tell a lot of the footage was edited to make it seem like certain shit was happening and other shit wasn't. So I believe it. Or maybe it was like a fear reaction. So maybe
I mean, to what? Oh, so are you saying that because you said the word gun that the cop kind of like just became scared and got, you know what I mean? Like,
no, maybe
nah.
Philando Castile was scared. Maybe okay, so he says he has a gun, right? So he's
Hmm.
like, maybe if I pull it out and put it on the dash, the officer won't be scared. Maybe, you know?
Yeah, I don't know if I was in that situation, bro. I ain't saying shit. I would even say I have a gun. I would just, you know what I mean? Because I don't know. I feel like me saying I have a gun would probably make the cop be more what's the word I'm trying to use here? Not even cautious, but be more afraid
Scared?
for his life. You know what I mean? Especially
Yeah.
if you're black. You know what I mean? So then you can't make any movement. So it's like, yo, how am I gonna pull my wallet if you know I have a gun, even though it's registered? You already gonna think because if you're black, bro, even if it's a legal firearm, it don't matter. It don't matter because he's gonna see you as a threat already. Then you add the gun part, you know what I mean? But the cop was like, yo, like how do you shoot seven rounds
Right.
because he said I'm putting out my wallet, dog? Like I don't know. It's just to me, it's baffling, man. It's baffling as fuck.
Did he say he was pulling out the wallet or the gun?
Well, that's what I'm saying. So the audio said I'm gonna pull it out, right?
Yeah.
But like when it first came out, I'm pretty sure I heard the girlfriend say that he was saying, I'm gonna pull out my identification to show you. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if the audio has been edited, but I guess my thing is, yo, okay, so how do we fix this? Like, do you think it's a way through police training? Because I think even if you add the video cams, it's transparent, but like, does that really fix the issue here? You know what I mean?
Starts from the attorney general. I feel like the attorney general should really put, first of all, let everyone know that this is a problem, because that's what we're not getting. People aren't acknowledging that there's a problem. So the first step is to acknowledge that there's a problem, and the second step would be to retrain the police, like really retrain the police on how to do traffic stops. When are you really under danger? If someone has their daughter in the back seat, are they really gonna shoot you? You know what I'm saying? Like really common sense shit. And what makes it even worse is that this guy really didn't believe in the Black Lives Matter thing, because he was wearing a Cop Lives Matter bracelet. So that lets you know his stance. So just weeding out the racist people outside the force. And this is not to say, and I've said this before, probably in the previous podcast, but the police is a force of good. Like, I know there's a lot of people that are like, get rid of the police. And it's like, if I rob you right now, what the fuck are you going to do? Not shit. So I think the police is a force of good, but there's a lot of corrupt cops. So there needs to be a reform of the police force. That's what there needs to be.
The training though, would that work? Because just think about it, bro. Like how we portrayed in the media as far as us blacks, right? In a negative
Right.
way, right?
Mm-hmm.
So any cop, I feel like any cop that pulls over, a person of color, automatically, I really believe this, that they think, okay, um, this guy's probably up to no good. Am I right?
Right.
This guy's probably a criminal. So like I don't think, I feel like cops don't give us the benefit of the doubt when we get pulled over. You
Yeah.
get pulled over and you're black, they already thinking, oh, he probably has drugs in the car, he probably has a gun, you know what I mean? So, and I've gotten pulled over before where my car got searched upside down, and I
Really?
had nothing on me. You know what I mean? But that's the way that I feel like cops subconsciously even see us as, black people.
Yeah, I agree. So you're saying it's not going to change your mindset?
Right, because it's deeper rooted in the culture or in the society to see black men as being a threat. You know what I mean? Like when white people walk by, or if a white person is in a car and you walking by the car, what do you hear oftentimes?
A lock sound. They lock
A
it.
lock, a lock sound. Why is that? Why does that happen? You know what I mean? Because they either subconsciously or whatever it may be, they see you as a threat, or they feel scared just by your skin color, or because you look menacing because you're black, or you might be tall. You know what I mean? Like, so I feel like that issue, bro, is something that you can't train someone to like think about certain people differently if they already like have been conditioned to see you as a threat. So
Right.
I don't know if that makes sense or not, but that's just how I feel. Um,
And you really
you know.
know someone's racist when they're a cop. Like, when you're a cop, you have to make a split-second decision. Is this person a danger or not? And that's when all your biases come into play. That's when you just have to make a gut decision, like danger or not danger. And it seems like in a lot of these cases, they feel like your skin is automatically a danger. And that's an issue. What I hate is how many people on the internet are defending the cop, because usually they're like, oh, we don't know what happened. We need to see a video. Boom, the video comes out. Oh, well, maybe he should have cooperated. He did cooperate. So what next? They're like, oh, well, according to the law, when you carry, you have to wait until the officer tells you to get out so he can search you. He didn't give him the chance to, because he shot him. So I feel like these racist people just, no matter what happens, they find a way to condemn the victim, and that's very sick. And what's even worse is that after these officers get acquitted, they pay their parents money because there was some kind of wrongdoing. If they didn't do any wrong, then what are you paying the parents money for? You know what I'm saying? That makes no
Right,
sense.
right, right. Um, There's a story. I don't know if you saw it, or there's a video on Facebook or whatever, and it showed this black girl or whatever who she had a day in court and she didn't show up, right?
Yeah.
So they showed up to her place, you know, to go in there and pretty much arrest her for not showing up to court. And she didn't open the door because she was scared and she had a son, you know, in the apartment. So long story short, they broke the door in, they barged in the apartment and shot her and her kid. And I think she died.
Damn.
Um, yeah, and then the flip side to that is there's a similar story of a white lady who missed her day in court, and they came and got her and arrested her, and she fought back like she was headbutting, she was
I'm
punching the
sure she
cops,
did.
she was pulling on the cop's gun and got the cop's rifle, she stole the cop's car and took off with it, flipped the cop's car, you know what I
Live.
mean?
Live. I love it. I love
Yo,
it.
she was live, bro, and then at the end of the day, she got tased over and over again. She took the car of the police officer and took off with it. They chased her down, got her down, arrested her, bro. Not one shot was fired, and this lady was aggressive as fuck. You know what I
Damn.
mean? Like super aggressive.
But no one
And
feared for their life. It was okay.
they never feared for their life when they were being punched, and she was pulling for their gun, she was pulling for their rifle, bro. There was not a fear in sight. And you mean to tell me that, you know, this lady in her apartment like got killed? They just ran and shot her, and like, you know what I'm saying? So I really think that issue, man, is it's a mental thing, and yeah, I think that's the deeper issue because you guys don't know this, but the police force was started to patrol slaves who ran away back in the day.
And Colin Kaepernick got into a lot of hot shit for saying that.
Yeah, and that's a fact. So I'm
It's a
like,
fact.
so if you think about it, if you think about everything in those pictures, man, like from that to the way we are today, I really think you should, yes, I think you should retrain the officers, but you still can't train how they see black people. Is what I'm saying. At the end of the day, you white folks or whoever, if they see a black person, most likely they feel threatened, they feel scared, they fear for their lives. For what reason, I don't know, but that's just a fact. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, it's lack of exposure. That's what it is. Just lack of
anyways,
exposure to black people.
yeah, it's lack of exposure, and it's part of the. I think it's a lot to do of how we're portrayed in the media too. You know what I mean? But
That's true.
um,
And it's bad. You know it's bad when Cuba claps back and they're like, you can't tell us shit because you treat your black people like shit. So what you really trying to say? That's very bad. The world knows that black people are being treated like shit in America.
at the end of the day, I think the only thing that could help the situation is if this happens, right, and the cop actually got charged, and the cop actually like paid the price, you know.
Yep.
Um, if it was fair in that sense, you know what I mean, I could see how it could get better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But oftentimes the cop is getting off. Like, you know what I mean? All the time, pretty much the cop is getting off. So, and that's the issue. It's like you can kill a black person and not have to go to jail. You know? So
Yeah. And like Philando Castile's mom was saying, there's a higher power that they have to answer to. So
there has to be at this point. I mean,
yeah.
I would hope so. You know what I mean? Because
I just
um,
hope that when the higher power comes back and is trying to like, it is laying down the law and distributing justice and fucking shit up for all the fucked up shit that's been done. I just hope the higher power knows I had nothing to do with that shit. I was at home. I was at home watching Netflix, so spare
watching.
my ass.
There's that. Before we let this go, there's this the Black Jewish religion. What's it called? Oh, the Israelites or whatever they're
Black
called.
Israelites. Yep.
Yeah. So I think there's two groups in that faction or whatever, but I think one of them believes that when, you know, God or whatever comes back, that we are gonna enslave all the whites. You know what I mean? And that's
Oh wow.
like the I guess kind of like the full cycle of everything. You know what I mean? Like so. And I'm like, that's crazy, but I don't know, bro. Like, I think that would be kind of fair. What you think? Um,
Look, I don't need no white slaves, bruh. We're in modern era. I have a washing machine. I have a dishwasher. What you gonna do?
I don't know. Like, fucking, we gotta build some fields, nigga. Shit. Yo, let me stop. Let me stop right now because this is ignorant. But
Mad
um,
ignorant.
I don't know, man. I think there's two. I like the fact that cops now are wearing cameras because things now are more transparent. Um,
No, they're not.
oh, are they not wearing more cameras nowadays? I
Nah,
thought that
I
was.
think Obama tried to get that happening, but it didn't really go far.
Fuck. Okay. Well, I think yeah. I think so. Three things I want to see happen. Before we move on, if we can get all cops, to wear cameras at all times, so we can see
Yep.
what's going on.
And
Um,
not give them the option to turn it off because some do.
yeah, like some do, right?
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, being able to have it be on at all times, and then secondly, um, I agree with you about having cops be retrained. So to be able to like see a situation, if the guy has a daughter in the back seat, obviously he's not gonna try to shoot you. You know what I mean? So
Right. Common
he's
sense. Come on.
common sense, common logic sense, yeah. So and then the third thing was if a cop kills someone and they're found to be wrong or guilty, or they should be found wrong and guilty, and they should pay the price as anybody else would have done the crime. You know what I mean? So
Yep.
I think those three things, if that can happen, it might help the situation. But it might never happen. So
Yeah, at least
just
involuntary manslaughter. That means you killed somebody, but you didn't mean to.
exactly like something. It can't just be like, oh well, he's out the force or he's on unpaid leave. You know what I mean? It's like, yo,
Right.
that's it. You know
You're
what I
just
mean?
sitting at home
So
getting paid and you killed somebody. Like, come on.
yeah, like who?
Just like
Uh,
that girl with the text message. She texted her boyfriend to kill himself, and he did. I think she instructed him how to do it, and she told him to get back in his truck when he said he didn't want to be alone or something. And she got charged with involuntary manslaughter.
that shit was wild. I don't know how the fuck. I mean, yeah, how the fuck that she get charged, but the cop didn't get charged for killing Philando?
Exactly. Exactly.
I don't know. I'm scratching my head here. It doesn't make any sense, bro.
Makes no sense.
Makes no
And
sense.
that's why
But
I hate when people are like, leave it up to the justice system. And it's like, oh, okay. The same justice system that's like fucking people over? Yeah, nah.
yeah, people don't understand that the system was never intended to be used for everybody, if you know what I mean.
Right.
So, people don't understand that, you know what I mean? So, I just think that, yeah, how the fuck did she, first of all, does she have powers? I don't know how the fuck that even happened. Like, I don't know, but this nigga killed himself, and it's because of her saying, "Hey, kill yourself," and then she gets charged, but then the cop who kills someone for no reason doesn't get charged. So to me, it's very it's baffling. And it's really pissing me off, to be honest with you. So
Yo, CP, you got to stop saying kill yourself to people. You might catch a case, bro. You never know.
bruh, you know how many times I've said kill yourself to people, and I don't have one body count, bro. Like not one.
You're not powerful enough. Your
Bruh,
mutant powers haven't evolved yet.
I wonder what power she had to be able to like convince this guy to like to kill himself. That's like either she was crazy or he was crazy or they was both crazy. I don't know, but there's some
Yeah,
kind
I
of
think that's what
crazy
happened. They
shit
both had
going on.
like mental health issues or some shit. But
Shit. I mean, damn, that's some voodoo shit, bro. You know
you
what
know
I
what I'm
mean?
saying? Professor X can read your mind,
Yeah,
make you do
like
shit.
she must have had some powers or some shit. I don't know, but um, at the end of the day, this topic I can talk about it for a long time, and I'm sure it'll come up in different episodes. But we need concrete things to happen to be able to alleviate this problem. So
I'm gonna
another one.
another one.
Um,
Lion.
Next topic is our society's obsession with cheating.
Mm,
Which I guess it's a thing, right? So everyone loves to cheat, or it's glorified in music, movies, TV
right.
shows, books. Um, Yeah, and
Social
fucking world
media,
star. So,
for sure.
yeah. So I guess the question is, why is our society obsessed with cheating? Dope.
I think we just like scandalous shit. Like, for example, the fact that the show Scandal could be so famous and have all these seasons and all these fans, and when you realize she was just a side chick, bro, like she was the president's side chick, it makes no sense. Like, we love marriage, we love everything that's good, but then we still glorify shit where people are cheating. Every Vine you watch is like, oh, I'm about to take your man, or when your side chick calls and you don't want Bay to see. Like, I just don't get the obsession. Our society is just obsessed with cheating as a concept.
I think another thing is that, with cheating, people don't date no more in the sense that people don't, have that connection that they used to have back in the day. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
everything is so fast now with, texting, social media, fucking fast food, anything you want, you can get it like that. So it's like when you see someone go through it so fast, and then you're like, oh shit, you know what? I don't know, I don't like this shit no more. So then you try to keep finding like the next thing. You know what I mean? Every
Trying
time
to
you
have
find
that
something,
thrill.
right, you gotta find the next iPhone, the next Android. So it's like, and that's hurting our lives because you don't have like you don't set time to get to know someone deeply and be able to like um enjoy that shit because you want the next best thing, which is what we do with our phones, our laptops, TVs, everything, and now even our spouse. You know what I mean? And I think you add that shit to the fucking music, the fucking Hollywood movies, so that's
Yeah.
all we see every day. Bruh, that shit's hurting people's lives, dog. You know what I mean?
Just like every song you hear, especially Chris Brown songs, it's like, I'm about to take your bitch out here with me. It's like, why gotta take his bitch? Why can't you be like, oh, you taking? I'm about to take an available bitch. Nah, it has to be yours. It has to be specifically yours, and it got to be detailed what we doing too. It's like, your bitch is at my home playing Nintendo Wii while sitting on my couch. It's like, bruh, nobody fucking asked you what she was doing. So that's what I don't get about our culture.
Shit, I'm about to eat that booty. You know what I mean?
About to Yo bitches though, you gotta specify. Like, it can't
Oh,
be just anybody.
I mean, yeah, man. Yeah, I feel like we don't have. I don't feel like we have the same connections as humans that we used to, and so because we want everything so fast, like you just want to keep going, like keep moving up. It's like a game, bro. And every level you want to keep going to a different level, and that's cheating. You cheat to go to level two. All right, now I want three bitches. All right, level four, four bitches. Level five, five bitches, and then next thing you know, you got like 25 kids, bro. You know what I mean?
I think it
So
might be social media, not social media, but the media itself. I think it might be the media glorifying cheating, and then people just follow it as a trend. It might be a trend. Like, people have always cheated, but it was never glorified. Like in the 1800s, if you cheated, it was like, oh, you Jezebel or you adulterer. Now it's like, yeah, you cheated. What else is next? You know?
yeah, I mean, I can see now with everything, this 24-hour news and shit. You see everything, right? So people are able to see that and be like, oh yeah, so you cheated. Okay, well, everyone cheats, right? So it's the norm now, right? So I can see how that's allowing people to feel that, hey, I cheat, I apologize, and get back to it, and I cheat again. You know what I mean? So um, it's
Yeah,
sad.
just like
It's sad.
DJ Envy.
It's like what? DJ Envy,
DJ
you
Envy,
said?
yeah, he cheated on his wife.
My God,
Yep.
was
And he did a
that
public apology.
for real?
Yep. It was 5 years
No. When
ago.
did this
Yeah.
happen?
5 years ago, before we even knew what the Breakfast Club was.
Oh, well, I gotta definitely look this up because I didn't know about this shit.
Yep.
Um, really? Yeah, I mean, but do you think there's a way to for people to like not cheat but enjoy, different pleasures, if you know what I mean?
I don't know
Ooh.
what you mean.
No, like so, all right, let me make it more, out there. So like, do you think that if the society allowed, a guy to marry three different females or whatever, um, it would, you know what I mean? Like it would not be a thing to like, oh, well, I didn't cheat. I have three wives. You know what I mean? Or do you think that, am I making sense? I feel like I'm not making sense
No,
right
you're making sense. Basically,
now.
if someone had three wives, would they still cheat?
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, exactly. Would they?
I feel like they would be less likely to cheat, but sometimes here's the thing. You got three wives, right? They all bad. You know what I'm saying? But then you have one from a different ethnicity that you've never dated, you've never fucked before, but you just want to fuck her. You don't want her to be your wife. You don't want to have kids with her. You don't want, like, if y'all divorced, you don't want her to get a quarter of your money or a fifth, whatever the fuck it might be at this point. But she's still bad and you want to fuck her. And you already got three wives. I feel like people still would cheat, but it just wouldn't be a big deal like it is right now. Like, people wouldn't be making songs about it. People, every other Vine or Instagram post from a comedian wouldn't be about cheating, having a side chick. Scandal probably wouldn't be popping because the president would just take Kerry Hilson and his wife and make both of them his wife. So only being able to have one option, I think, yeah, that does affect our society's obsession with cheating.
Maybe it's just human nature. Like maybe people are just, I don't know. Maybe it's
Born
just
to
how people are
cheat.
wired. Huh?
Born to cheat.
Boy, gee. I don't know, but I mean, I do know couples who've been married for a long time who have never cheated. So I don't know. I think it's a thing of willpower, and it's a thing of, are you really happy? Because if you're cheating, you probably not happy
You're not
with
satisfied.
who you are. Yeah, like you're missing something, right? So, um, I think it definitely comes down to being happy or not, and being able to. But then it also is part of, people want to experiment, try different shit. So it's part of life, I guess. You know what I mean? So if
And
you're out
I
there, you
I
cheating,
really blame social media. I blame social media and I blame rap, hip hop. I really do.
bro, you can't blame everything on rap and hip hop though, because I mean, like you said before, people were cheating, back in the day too, before rap and hip hop was popping.
They
You know what
were,
I
but now I
mean?
feel like it's a trend. It's more accepted because that's what we hear in our music.
So, and this goes in with our next topic, which is the current state of R&B. You know what I mean? Which I don't even think there's an R&B anymore as far as a pure genre. Everything now is like if there's an R&B track, you're gonna hear a rapper on it for it to be popping. You know?
Question: does DJ Khaled's new song count as R&B because it has Rihanna and Braxton Thriller, whatever the fuck his name is?
No, it does not. I don't know what this shit is. It's just trash. Uh,
Counts as
it's just
trash. That's what it is.
it's
Just
trash
trash.
music. No, honestly, I don't think that's R&B. I don't think Rihanna. I don't think there's any. I think when I think of R&B, the last R&B guy that I can think of is
Maxwell.
Maxwell, but he's been in the game for a long ass time.
Okay.
I was gonna say Neo. Um,
Neo. Yep. I agree.
Neo was R&B. You know what I mean? Even Chris
Yep.
Brown is pop to me in
He
a
is.
sense. Like Chris Brown, The Weeknd, that's not R&B to me. So there isn't any like true. There might be underground that I don't know about. I'm saying as far as like people that we know or like on the radio or even whatever, there aren't any. And why do you think R&B is dead right now, bro, or has been dying for so long?
I think R&B died with the rise of like thug hip hop. I would say like around like 50 Cent. Here's what happened. 50 Cent killed R&B. That's what happened.
How? How did he kill R&B? Because he's
So
son?
I feel like R&B was great and popping, and R&B was starting to leak into rap music with Ja Rule doing all the singing shit. You had Ashanti. Everybody was in love. It was a great time for R&B and shit. So then 50 Cent came along. He's just like, man, fuck all that soft shit. Fuck all that singing shit. I love my girl. It's all about catching bullets, being thugs, you know what I'm saying? Getting money, selling drugs. And he just made Ja Rule look like a little bitch just for having emotions and singing about him and a really deep voice all the time in those corny ass videos. Well, they weren't corny at the time, but anyways, ever since then, I feel like R&B hasn't been popping. I don't know. I might be wrong. Think about it.
But I feel like in a way, Ja Rule. kind of killed R&B too. You know what I mean? No, 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 no. Bro,
Yo, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're
this
right.
is real talk.
You're
Because
right.
think about it. I don't know. Like, I'm not that old, so I can't think back in the day. But like, what other rapper was singing before Ja Rule that we know of? You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
or that we care about.
Yeah, like I can't think of a in that era. I can't think of another rapper that was like singing like Ja Rule. He was probably the only one.
Yep.
So
Before
then other
Drake.
rappers like, yo, I can sing too. So niggas started to sing and shit, and then that's how I think it died down. With that shit happening. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What about Usher? You think he's R&B? Like Confessions came out middle 2000s.
Okay, Usher is R&B. If we're talking about old Usher,
Old
the
Usher.
the
Yeah.
new EDM EDC Usher, no, that's not R&B. That's pop.
That's
But
trash.
yeah, that's trash. But his old stuff, yeah, Confessions, that is definitely R&B. Yes. Um, yeah, man. Another thing is is killing R&B is the content of the music because, bruh, back in the day, R&B is like, all right, like this girl, you know what I mean? Let me take you out. You know what I mean? Like, let's go to the park. Let's do some fucking adventure shit. You know what I mean? Some nice, let me impress you and shit. Now it's like, let me get in them drawers. Let me fucking, put it in the hole. You know what I mean? It's like there is
Yeah.
no fucking like intimate, like pure intimacy that has nothing to do with sex in R&B anymore. So
Yeah.
I
There's
think
no
that's
effort
also,
anymore. There's no more trying to get the girl. It's always
yeah.
about I already got the girl. Here's what we're doing.
That's it. So I think that killed it, and then the Ja Rules, and then the new like the Drakes and the any rapper right now who's singing is killed R&B. So
Damn. I like I don't think Drake's R&B, but I like whatever he's doing, like his emotional shit. I fuck with it.
yeah, he's not R&B. I don't know what you would call that. I don't. I think it's just rappers
He's just a
who can
hybrid. I don't know.
rappers who are able to hold the melody, which is fine. I mean, if you're a rapper and you can like Drake, for example, and he can like sing a hook and it sounds good, yo, that's dope. But just don't put it in the R&B category. And that's my issue because you can't have these Drake songs be called R&B. You know what I mean? Be called R&B. Um,
Right. But
so
before
yeah,
Ja Rule, there was a lot of good R&B, like Genuine.
bruh.
Who else was good? Like you
I
have
could
Maya. I
R.
remember her.
Kelly.
Yep.
There
R. Kelly.
there was so
Maxwell.
much shit. Maxwell. I'm Eric Benet. I don't know if you know who that is. He's pretty
Yep.
good. Yeah, like I'm talking about, yeah, those like Tyrese, um,
Yeah.
Hamilton, bro. I can go on like those kind of artists, bro. I can't think of one new artist like that today. I really can't. I can't think of one. Um, unless they're super underground, I can't think of one R&B singer like those type of artists that we grew up on. You know what I mean? So.
And it was those
Um,
songs that kind of made me want to be like, I can't wait until I grow up and become older and fall in love and all that shit. And now I'm at the age and I'm like, y'all not giving me the same shit y'all are giving me back in the day. So I don't really give a fuck anymore.
Yeah, I agree. So I think for I think somehow, man, R&B needs to come back. They need to figure out a way to make that shit come back.
It does.
And huh?
It does.
Yeah, it does. And it needs to happen where you don't have a rapper on there fucking rapping. You don't have a trap beat. And that's another thing too, trap beats.
Yeah.
Like Bryson Tiller be singing over a trap beat. I'm like, nigga, that's not R&B. Like you want to rap, nigga, just rap. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I think that's also another issues where people are singing over trap beats and they call them R&B. I'm like, no, that's not. That is not. That's a hip hop beat over you singing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It sounds
Uh,
like a long ass hook. You got the little snares, you got the 808s.
so I think, yeah, man, so many things wrong with R&B, and I don't know who's gonna save it, but shit, somebody has to, and it's not gonna be DJ Khaled. That's for sure. So Bless up, but
Bless up.
that shit ain't gonna happen. Yeah, man. So anyway, anything else you want to add to this current state of R&B topic?
Make R&B great again. That's it.
For real, you can say that again, man. Like I'm dying for some new true R&B stuff, and you know who comes close to it?
Who?
Um, Daniel Caesar. I guess he can be
Yes.
called. I feel like that kind of genre, I fuck with. You know what I mean? But I can't think of anybody else besides him that is kind of like, R&B ish.
He needs to put out more shit because I keep playing the same songs over and over again. Daniel
That's
Caesar, if you're listening to this, please put out more shit.
that's what I do too. I just listen to the same shit over and over, over and over again, just on repeat, bro. It's that good. So,
Yep.
um, anyways, all right. Not topic. Next segment is the fuck you mean, bruh? Fuck
Fuck
you
you
mean?
mean, bruh?
Fuck you
Fuck you
mean,
mean?
bruh? Fuck
Fuck
you
you
mean?
mean?
And I guess we kind of already hit it. It was supposed to be Philando Castillo's cop not being found guilty for anything. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And like, I don't know. We can just go back on it, man, because this shit needs to be talked about some more. Because, how do you go home to your wife and kids and like, yo, I just killed someone. I'm good, bro. Like, what's for breakfast? You know what I mean? It's like
Right.
they don't have to bat an eye. They just like go through their life and just continue. So I mean, when is it gonna stop in America
What is
for
it
you
gonna
to
take? What is it gonna take?
a revolution? But that's not gonna happen though. And
Nah, that's not.
I feel like you can't have a revolution in America because of the military. You know what I mean? Because in other countries, bro, revolutions are more possible because I don't know. I feel like the military is not that strong, so the people can come and like eventually like take over, the fucking palace and shit. You know what I mean? But here in the States, that shit would never work.
Yeah, it
That
wouldn't.
should never work. Like you got the army, the fucking Navy, the Air Force. They'll crush anybody who tries to overtake the government. So but I think it needs that there has to be a radical change for this to get better. And I just don't see that happening in my lifetime. That's for sure. So
I don't know what it's gonna take. I really don't. I've tried to think of solutions, but I really don't know. Like I said, we first need to acknowledge that it's a problem. I wish we just had a speaker, somebody who could advocate on our behalf and just really say, this is what's happening. It's fucked up, America. You know it's fucked up. Acknowledge it so we can move on. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you're on the train and somebody bumps into you and like you fucking pissed and they're like, I didn't bump into you. So now you even more mad because they're not acknowledging what they did and the situation keeps escalating. It might escalate into a fist fight, might escalate into whatever, but it's not going to go down until somebody acknowledges what happened. You know what I'm saying? So we got to take that first step. That's all I know. I don't really know about the rest.
how do you feel about communities who police themselves? So let's say you in a neighborhood, you don't have cops, but you have, people who would just protect the area or whatever, whatever. You think that would be a solution or
No,
no?
I don't think so. Policing ourselves, absolutely not. Because you're still having an imperfect human policing you. You know what I'm saying? That person could always have ulterior motives. Somebody takes shit from your community, brings it outside the community, then the community police can't really do anything. We have a police force. They're here for a reason, so they might as well work properly. I don't think we should do away with all the police.
Wait, I got it. I got it. Yo, I got it.
What is it?
What if you had robots? Fucking police. No, real shit. If you, no, real shit. Like,
Robocop, bruh. Robocop.
just think about in the future, right? Like, I don't know, however many years from now, you don't have a human being. You just have a fucking robot, and all he cares about is facts. Like
Facts, nigga.
he's gonna he's gonna pull you over. you're gonna assess the fucking situation since he's not human, so he's not gonna see a black guy, white guy, like he's not gonna have any kind of preconceived notion about you. He's gonna see, all right, is there a threat? There's no threat. All right, let me hop in there. Let me see your fucking license. Da, da, da. You know what I mean? So I feel like it might be far fetched, but I mean, nigga, that might be the only solution to have robots police. You know what I mean? The
Who
fucking
would have
areas,
thought that
though.
Robocop would be the answer to all of this? I agree.
Bro,
I fuck with it.
Robocop is the answer to police brutality, bro. Oh shit, we figured it out, bro.
We're fucking geniuses.
We
Genius
figured it
banter.
out, and
That's
I
what it
don't even
is.
smoke. That's what's up. I'm fucking smart as
Damn.
shit. Um, okay, I think that's what it is. Robocop is the way because I feel like anytime you have, like you said, anytime you have human emotion or humans involved, that's gonna happen, right?
Yeah,
That's just because there's that human imperfection.
you're
So
totally right. Because if
that's
you watch the video, the guy, the cop, or I don't know if I should even qualify him as a cop, the shooter of Philando Castile, he after he shot him, his voice was breaking. He was like screaming, and he's the one causing all the violence, but yet he's screaming. He's like, "Stop! Don't move! Don't record!" And it's like, bro, you're the killer. What the fuck? You're not even the victim. The little girl in the car wasn't even crying, and you a grown
crying.
ass man with a
Yeah.
gun, and you're crying. You know what I'm saying? So he had like all that raw emotion, that fear, and I get it. It's really hard being behind that trigger. Like you just killed somebody, but you're supposed to be a cop. Like you shouldn't be dealing off of emotion. You should be dealing off of logic. So yes, RoboCop, save us, please.
The weird thing is, on a serious note, is that do you realize oftentimes after a cop kills, a black person, that like if someone came in here right now and I just killed someone, right?
Right?
Right after I killed them, there would be some kind of human emotion, be like, oh shit, you know what I mean? Like let me go over there, like you know what I mean, like some kind of a remorse or like you know what I mean, like someone's fucking dying, losing a life. Oftentimes when that shit happens, they just handcuff you after you've been like killed, been shot. They put your hands behind your back like you're still alive and shit. You know what I mean? It's like there's no regard for human life at all. Like there's no, oh shit, like let me fucking pump his heart. You know what I mean? See if he can stay away. You know what I
Oh
mean? It's
yeah, no,
like
it's like it's already been done.
it's
It's
already been done. It's
he's
like,
dead.
yo,
That's
this
it.
nigga been shot 8 times and literally like the second I know they're cops, but like, yo, you think someone just took 8 bullets and the first thing you do is like put their hands behind their back, nigga, they're fucking already dead. Like there's no like
Remorse.
compassion or like empathy for someone that just lost their life that you've caused for no reason. You know what I
Well,
mean? And
here's the thing.
that's the saddest
Here's
part. You know what I mean?
why they're scared that if they show any remorse or if they show any compassion, it's gonna make them look guilty. It's gonna make it look like they shot that person on accident. They have to treat him like a criminal so they can justify what they did. You know what I'm saying?
I see, and I think that's the craziest thing is because as a cop, as a human being, like for you to be able to train, I mean, to do that shit and not have any remorse or like or any regard for human life as a cop, it's like, yo, you're a piece of shit. Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, you're a piece of shit if you can kill someone. I don't care what you do for a living, and you just be able to like, all right, cool, all right, let's put the handcuffs on. Let's go to the next thing. You know what I mean? So I think that's very it's very sad on a deep level. If you think about like human life and human emotion, bro, it's very sad. So
I really should stop reading Facebook comments, but I can't stop because I want to see what people really think, like shit that people won't say to you in person, but they'll say it over the internet. And that's a bad habit. But, anyways, just seeing people justify the shooting, every shooting, people justify it. And of course, there's always going to be the people that defend it, but the majority of them always blame the person that got shot. And that's very sickening. Somebody dies and you really make it seem like it's their fault when I just really, how would you feel if it was you riding in your car and you got shot or your significant other got shot for no reason? I think these people are only saying that because they can't imagine it. And that is white privilege, ladies and gentlemen. There it is.
there it is, boys. White privilege in full effect. So anyway, I just hope his family, his mom could find some peace with this and Yeah, it's become the norm. You know what I mean? To see that. So it's
That's
very
sad.
sad that we have to live with that, but that's what it
Hmm.
is, and we gotta keep it moving because guess what? There might be another one that happens. I guarantee you, there's gonna be a lot more that happens before the year is over. So,
Tomorrow.
um,
And
maybe yeah, tomorrow, yeah.
you better hope it's not you, people
Nah,
listening.
nigga, it ain't gonna be me.
It ain't gonna be me either.
Nah, you
Shit.
best believe that shit, nigga. Shit. Nah, they ain't gonna believe me. Fuck that. But you know what though? It's real. It's real. And I do think about it when I leave my house, I think about, oh shit, you know what I mean? I want to make sure I come back home, and not be mistaken for the wrong guy just because I'm black. So whatever.
should should black people invest in dash cams? Should all black people invest in dash cams?
Ooh, damn. So like everything is like is shown. I
Yeah.
think they should. I think they should because you already know that people, cops, see you in a certain way
Hmm.
because of your skin color. That's just a fact, okay? So yeah, if you had a dash cam or a camera on your car that was always on, that would even if the cop turned theirs off or they didn't have one, at least you know what's about to transpire is being recorded. You know what I mean? Um, that's actually a good point. I would not mind getting one for my car, yo,
Yep.
just to make sure everything's recorded. So you never
Okay.
know.
On that note, we're moving on to our quotes. Since last time I had a very ignorant quote, this quote is supposed to be non-ignorant, know what I'm saying? So my quote is, "The master's tools will never dismantle the master's house." And that's by Audre Lorde. Take it how you want, but it's pretty much saying that if you're trying to do something, you won't win it with the same system that's putting you down. You need to go outside of that, do your own thing, use your own power, use your own system, use your own network to overcome whatever system that you're trying to overcome, whether it's in your personal life, whether it's in the system that we're living in. Take it how you want, but that's my quote.
Black privilege, pretty much.
Know what I'm saying?
Use that. Use that. All right. So I guess my quote for episode three, or sorry, episode four, uh, it's supposed to be ignorant. So this is the ignorant one, and really it's this. Um, really, true. That's what's up. So, 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 all right, I'm gonna explain, bruh. You ever like are talking to someone and like they're just like they're talking to you, but you're not hearing that shit, bro.
Yeah,
But you
autopilot
gotta
mode.
see him like the next day because they're fucking at your job and shit, right?
Yeah,
So you can't be rude. So you just need three words, all right, to just keep everything going. They're talking, you can be like, oh, really? True? That's what's up. And just keep like, as you doing that, nod your head and shit, and just keep saying that shit over and over again. And
just
they'll keep
repeat
talking,
it.
be like, yeah, be like, really? Damn, that's true. That's
Oh,
what's up.
word? Oh,
Word?
okay.
Yeah, you could even do that. The word? Oh, for real? Dang, I didn't even know that. Oh,
Yeah,
true. That's what's up.
that's what's up. That's
Because
cool, man. Cool.
especially people who are giving you advice, but they're not there or like they have not succeeded in what they're telling you to do. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like you're hearing the advice, and obviously they have failed at their own advice. But you can't be rude, right? Because you gotta see them the next day, or whatever. So you just use those three words. You can play around and add your own in there, but this shit always works though. I use it all the time. I just be like, damn, for real? Really? Damn, true? That's what's up. I didn't
That's
even
what's
know that.
up.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. Bet. And just keep saying that shit, bro. You can use those words and have a full conversation, and you didn't hear shit they said the whole time, bro. And they'll be like, "All right, man. All right, cool. I see you. I see you. I see you later. All right, man. Cool, man." And that's it. That's shit. That's it. You're not being rude. You just saying the same shit over and over again, and what they're saying is bullshit because you know it's bullshit, and that's it. So
And
that's
you're
my
happy because they shut up, and they're happy because they think you listen, and it's perfect.
exactly. That's some ignorant shit, and it works. I use it all the time. So, yeah, man.
Good advice. Only show that gives you really good advice like this. Look at
Right?
that.
Yo, this is real shit, bro. This is real shit. So, yeah, man. So, yeah, I guess this is it. This is episode 4 of Ignorant Banter. We made it. We're on our way to episode 5. So, yeah, tune in. Let us know how you feel. Like us, hate us. Just do what you got to do, and we'll still be here talking shit, real shit, and giving you how we feel about it. So yeah, man.
All right.
Um, this episode has been sponsored by my dog, who is right now in his cage sleeping. So guys, if you don't have a dog, you lonely out there, or you're not lonely, but you want a dog, get a dog. Dog is a man's best friend, and they're dope, they're loyal as shit, and they make you happy. So get a dog. All right, now it's time for the outro.
I bet. This is your boy, Slickback Jones, aka Black Caesar.
This is your boy. What the fuck was that, bro?
I ran out of names. I forgot all the fucking names. I'm like, fuck.
You had one name, bro. Yeah. You're supposed to have like 5 or 6. All right. It's all good, man.
Wait. Hold on. No, I want to do that again. All right. Now I'm saying, it's your boy, Slickback Jones, a.k.a. Plantain Poppy, a.k.a. Black Caesar, a.k.a. Caesar the Don, a.k.a. Caesar Alamo. Now I'm saying.
Yo, it's your boy Crazy P, a.k.a. Zo Boy, a.k.a. Griot Boy, a.k.a. Haitian Rice and Beans, a.k.a. You know what it is. I'm always here, man, always live. I love this new podcast that we have right now. So, man, just let us know what's going on, and we'll see you in episode 5.
We out. Cheers.
Bye.